Good morning from the walled garden at Lalande. It is the most spectacular morning and Galahad and I are out on our morning walk. I'm so sorry that there wasn't a video last night. We received Lancelot's ashes and it completely set me back. It knocked me for six and I didn't feel up to filming and editing, but I'm back up today and the most healing thing that I can think of is to spend time with Galahad. I can't believe how much he's helping in this situation. So coming out first thing in the morning for our walk is the perfect start to the day. The beauty of the gazebo takes my breath away at the moment. These wispy pink and white flowers that Davey's chosen make me so happy every time I come outside, especially with the roses in the background. But as soon as we get in, I'm going to get back to clearing in the attic because it's been a couple of days now and there is a lot to do still. Though I might pinch a yellow cherry tomato on the way. In the attic, I've made him a little bed over there because you're going to help me, aren't you, my darling? We have a lot of clearing to do because we've managed to do all of that in the last couple of weeks. But now, if I move backwards, you'll see the horror that still remains to be done. There's a lot of costumes here that I need to sort through. And then in front of that area, there are quite a lot of boxes of things that I need to sort through and decide what I'm keeping and what's going.
These are costumes.
The reinforcements have arrived. I can't clear this without you. I can't look through clothing. It'd be madness. All right, let's decide. Let's start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start.
These are robes.
I know you're going to want me to get rid of this robe, but I bought this in Hong Kong when I was about 15.
So Steve wore this when we did the courtyard. Do you remember?
Oh, that's a very good one with the strawberries. I have to keep that, don't I?
Do you?
Yes.
When's the last time you've worn it?
Oh, maybe when I was 15. It was quite nice. Do you know what? Mummy might want it.
You know you've already donated like 10 robes to your mother.
But she's got my illness for robes. This one might actually belong to Marie, I'm not sure. I think that we had got that at Bernard's shop.
It's nice, that
Let's ask Marie about that. Oh, that's a beautiful one, isn't it?
It's a jacket.
Well, it's a lovely, lovely one to keep. So we'll put aside the ones we're going to keep. This one came from Emmaüs to keep me warm in the winters here. And I think it can go back to Emmaüs now. That's the great thing about the charity shop. It just is a continual circle that keeps helping charity. Basically, I'm loaning things from the charity shop for a while.
So it's like a library.
I just love robes. Do you see what I mean? Like old French kind of granny robes.
I quite like it, actually.
I know.
But it's a bit big.
Yeah. Back to the charity shop.
The colours are nice, but yeah.
Dear, dear, dear. I'm being ruthless at the moment.
Are you?
We've got a lot to get through. What's next? Oh, I love that one. I also bought that in Hong Kong. It's very cool.
This is much nicer than the other one.
This is just a robe. That's a beautiful cheongsam. Okay, we keep that one in the costume cabinet. Some of these are absolutely beautiful. I love that one. And so we're keeping a lot aside for parties that people come and just don't have anything to wear like this, and also for costume parties. So we'll have two different cupboards for people when they arrive then. I bought that years ago in a vintage shop. Yeah, it's a gorgeous 1960s evening dress. Really, really beautiful.
Well, that's a definite keep.
You like it?
You look amazing.
Rich, I'll do a turn. Whoa.
Very nice.
So keep, but you think I should take it down to my
Absolutely.
actual dressing room?
Yeah.
And wear it more? I sort of, because it was 1960s, I kind of had it for costumes.
Why?
I think you're right. I think you can get away
You
with
look
wearing it
incredible.
anyway. Thank you. This is another 60s shift evening dress that I bought many years ago. It's actually, it doesn't fit me very, very well. But I think it's worth keeping because then we can do a 60s night. I can wear the gold one. We'll have others. I think we keep it. What do you think?
Sure.
Oh, I love this one. We're certainly keeping this. This is a stunning Elizabethan costume that somebody made and sent to us in Cadeau. And it's even got all the netting that goes around the neck. And I like this especially, you know, those lovely
crisscross
sleeves with the puffs on top. So that is staying. I think Marie got this one for me in Emmaus.
Give it a little turn.
Very tight, so...
It's very pretty.
You think I should keep this one then?
I think so.
I think you need a dress for skipping through prairies of flowers. They're champagne drinking sleeves. I always think of these as cocktail sleeves.
No, but it looks really pretty.
Yeah? Okay, I'll keep this one. I am pausing for a minute because I've started sneezing uncontrollably, which happens whenever I start clearing through clothes. So I'm going to go and get a bit of fresh air. I've come over to the garden for a little break. Such a gorgeous day, and I'm going to see how Ombeline is getting on. It's looking so much better, the gazebo.
Yeah, now we're taking off all the dry bits because that's the old bulbs. So they're in the ground, but all the dry bits do not look really nice. So I'm just taking them off.
Yeah.
So it will look nice around the gazebo.
And you've deadheaded the roses.
Yes.
And now that you've deadheaded the roses, the others will probably come out a bit sooner.
Yes, definitely. With all the new bulbs on that one.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of other roses. It's nice. We really need to be like doing it all the time. So we have a lot of other flowers. It's like on the calendula. If you don't take the dry bits, then they just do not flower as much as they could.
And these wispy flowers, I think they are.
The Gora.
Is that what it's called? I never know what it's
Gora.
called. Gora.
Yeah. That's my favorite flowers. I love it. It's like little butterfly. They're all moving all around.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
It's a joy. Well, it's looking beautiful on Beline. Your dogs must be so warm in this weather.
A little bit.
Yeah, they're definitely less active than usual.
Yeah. Sors de là, toi. Allez, zou. How is your little doggy doing?
Oh, so darling.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's fitting in really well.
Awesome.
I can't bring him to play with him because he's so much smaller than Lancelot. He's really
I saw
too
him in,
small.
your mom's arms, and
Yeah,
I was like,
he's
oh wow.
yeah,
that
no,
could
he's
be
so
really
small
that-
tiny. Yeah.
Yeah, he's really really small. But maybe he's gonna get a bit bigger.
A little bit, but he'll never be as big as Lancelot,
Oh, really?
we think.
Okay.
His parents are smaller than
Okay,
Lancelot was.
alright. For sure, he's gonna be like her head, like
Yeah, just her head.
just the head, and not even as fat as thick, you know. It's like just this
But
width.
look how beautiful she is. So beautiful. All right, I'll leave you. See you later.
Easy.
Bye. Just looked up and noticed that Jamie is here as well today. So I'm going to go and see how he's getting on with the chicken coop. Today is the day it's going to become watertight. But that's not the thing I'm most excited about.
Good to see you.
Oh, Philip's joined us. I love the render.
Yeah, it's dried really well actually.
Yeah, we've got a sweet little rustic render on it. That makes a big difference. Oh, it's a proper little house.
I like that. Looks like how it's always been here.
It does. It definitely looks as though it's always been here. How long do you think it'll be, Jamie, until we can actually get the chickens?
Just gonna finish the run here.
Yeah.
I think Kirsty's getting the mesh. We've got the door in the side there. But once we've got that, then we can get chickens.
So do you think, what, a week or two?
Well, probably a couple of weeks, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, because you're only on it one day a
Yeah.
week, but that's really exciting.
Oh my goodness me, he's even smaller.
This is your first meeting.
Oh, you haven't met him yet.
I haven't. I've just seen the vlog. That's all I've seen.
Come on, darling.
Hey, Galahad.
Come on, darling.
Gosh, she's gorgeous.
He is the cutest, sweetest creature.
No. Harness for a mouse.
Oh,
Very
no, it's a
silly
bat.
ears.
Yes, you're a bat, darling, not a mouse. You're a flying mouse. It's looking good, Kirsty.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, very exciting.
Most of it's been Jamie, to be honest, this last bit. So, yeah. We've, the render's looking great. It's kind of made it look like something now.
It does. It looks like a little house
Absolutely.
now. We were just talking about rendering the interior.
Yes.
Would it be possible to do that with a smooth one?
We tried to get smooth sand, but the sand that we bought was still very coarse. We need like fine red building sand. Now we can do that, or we can make up a slurry with lime and water.
Yes.
And just do a lime wash on the
Okay.
inside.
Would that impact you being able to pressure wash the interior?
It would, yeah. We wouldn't be able to, but the lime itself would help keep bacteria at bay and make it look nice and white. But yes, I would prefer to render it on the inside as well,
Okay.
but a lot smoother because this is.
The outside, it looks lovely, this rough one on the outside. I think it looks great on the outside.
Yeah.
But it was more so that we don't get like dust and things on the
Absolutely.
inside.
I'd like to be able to just
Yeah,
sweep,
nice and
sweep
smooth.
any cobwebs down and then just you can either spray it or just lightly pressure wash it. With that door shut now, it just looks wonderful.
Let's alter your door a little, but it works, huh?
Adore got a haircut, yeah.
Absolutely darling.
So we need some nice paint for the window and the door.
And Jane was telling us that maybe 2 or 3 weeks we'll be able to get chickens.
I hope so.
Fingers
if we get enough
crossed.
clear days with me and Jamie working just on this,
Yes.
we will be done. So.
All right, well, I'll let you get on with it and
Okay.
pop back later and see how it's gone.
Wonderful. All right. Cheers.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Whilst I'm outside, I'm going to pop over to the chapel to see how they're getting on.
Beaucoup de réflexions sur les techniques qu'ils ont employées à l'époque pour faire tous les petits cernets noirs qu'on voit partout, très fins. Là. Sur l'original, on voit ici, il y a 2 traits. Au milieu, on voit la trace de l'or. En fait, c'est parce qu'ils ont utilisé une sorte de plume.
Ah, c'était un stylo.
Stylo à plume ou en bois, comme on va vous montrer. Parce qu'on voit que sur la plume, il y a donc la fente au milieu qui permet à l'encre de passer. Oui. Et on voit ici que de chaque côté, c'est la trace de la plume. Et c'est pas fait au pinceau. Donc on s'est dit, mais c'est pas possible comment ils ont fait pour avoir des traits aussi fins et aussi réguliers. Et donc on a fait des essais et Salé va vous faire une démonstration de la technique qu'ils ont employée. Donc c'est comme avec un morceau de bambou, un petit bout de bois fin qu'on taille pour faire exactement la même chose, quoi.
Waouh.
C'est très fin, c'est très long. Donc ça, c'est la technique du 19e siècle.
Et que vous avez retrouvé.
Voilà.
Bah, félicitations, Salé, parce que là, il faut de la patience.
Ah bah, il faut. Sinon, on n'est pas là.
Ces tout petits traits, le moment qu'ils arrivent, ça change tout. Toute la richesse sort du décor.
Voilà, ça donne de la profondeur à l'or et ça affine le décor. C'est long, fastidieux, mais il faut être très précis parce que c'est finalement l'identité même du décor.
J'adore voir ça. C'est vraiment très beau. Je pourrais regarder ça toute la journée, mais je vais quand même pas vous déranger pour toute la journée, Salé.
Oui, avec plaisir. On est habitué, on travaille, même il y a des caméras derrière nous.
It's so uplifting going there. I am going to miss it so much. Right, I'm going back to it, back up to the attic to carry on clearing those clothes. I've cleared so much. We have a whole bag going to charity, and I found this, which I think was my mother's outfit from the 80s, and I'm definitely keeping it. I mean, it just makes me think of my mother the minute I look at it, and it makes me happy. I found this robe, which I think I can let go. I have another black lace robe, and this one has a little fur collar, which I think I'm quite unlikely to wear. It's an old vintage one, so I think that one can go too. It's hard getting rid of these things, actually.
You did well.
Look, I know, look at this, and these are just the old coat hangers that can go as well. So I'm really pleased, but I wanted to show everyone this one before I actually go downstairs. This is a dress that I made with my mother when I went to university because I couldn't afford an Hervé Léger dress. And at the time, they were all the rage, these sort of bandage dresses. So we thought, fine, we'll make one. And we made this. And I can't show it for you because I think it would take me hours to get in. Even then, when I was 18, I had to sort of lie down and my friends would help to zip it up. And I was leaving for the party on the night. I felt really happy with my dress. And just as I went, one of my friends, as a little joke, just pulled a tassel as I walked away. And because it was so tight, the whole thing just sprang off in one go. And thank goodness she did that because we realised I had to always wear it with a safety pin there so that no one could pull that, because the minute I got to the party, a man came up and pulled a tassel as a joke. He'd been sent by one of his friends as a dare, and thank God that safety pin saved me, saved my reputation, saved the family honour. It's a great dress, isn't it? I'm really proud of it.
I think you should try it on.
I won't get in. You really want me to try?
Yeah.
I'll try.
You were saying you wouldn't fit into it. It was really easy to do up.
I know. Well, actually, it was a lot easier to do up now, which means I think that, you know, when elastic gets old, it loses its stretch. I think that's what's happened. But there we go. This is what I was wearing at Oxford for the balls at the end of the first year.
It looks quite good.
Really?
Yeah.
I still quite
Let
like
me see
it.
the back.
All these years later, I actually still quite like it. Needs a bit of a repair at the back, I think.
Yeah.
I've got to keep this. This one's staying. Well, that was a good job done today. And now dinner is, what, in 10 minutes?
Yes.
So, time for a quick whiskey soda, I think. It's an exciting dinner tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because Maria's here. Hello, hello! Woohoo! It's so good that you're here. Isn't it marvellous? Doesn't it just feel right?
It's good to be back. I'm back here with one mission and one mission only. lounging at Lalande.
Well, you're not going to start taking over the kitchen? No, look, there's a work surface for you.
No, it's not for me, clearly, because the one that was meant for me was never made. So no, now you've got a trained professional, so why would an amateur
Actually, I
come
was
in?
thinking of going on holiday. Yeah, thank you, Maria.
No, I've already
I
made plans.
appreciate it.
Oh, but Annie, so I'm
it's my
so sorry that I won't be able to. Wait.
We can change plans.
Honey, have you hidden completely underneath your collar now?
I've de-Switzerlanded.
Switzerland is one of the words that Hannah uses the most in this chateau. Because everybody tries to bring you onto their side in an
I'm
argument.
literally the third person in a situation. Someone looks at me, I just yell Switzerland. I have an image on my phone saved, and I just click my forehead.
We're having salmon with rice and soy sauce and tomatoes from the garden. Come on, admit you miss saying that.